Master Crop here for Oaks Family Taekwondo. This video is dedicated to our intermediate belts, your kicking skills. So our beginners, our white belts, learn 6 basic kicks, and they start using their front leg, their back leg, and then stepping and using their front leg or their back leg. For our intermediate belts, you get a few new ones. Let's start off with the axe kick. As the name suggests, an axe comes straight down and chops some wood. Your foot's gonna do the same thing. A few different ways you can throw it. The main thing is like a crescent kick, but you come straight down instead of making the full circle. So my axe kick would look like this, up and down. Or if I was coming the other direction, I would come up and down. The weapon on my axe kick is gonna be my heel, and in sparring, if I reach with my toes, that can get me a few extra inches and come down and score some points. Example, if I've got Bob here and I do an axe kick with my heel, I missed. Really good for board breaks, not so good for sparring. But if I reach with that ankle, reach with that toe, you'll see what happens. I can come right in front of Bob and actually touch him as I come down. Those are points in Taekwondo. Okay, let's talk about the last way to throw the axe kick. Try it like a front kick, but you're gonna push your heel out like I told you not to in your beginner videos. So instead of coming in like a front kick and then coming down, I'm gonna do my front kick with my heel. After that, I can come straight down with that heel. One more time, knee comes up, push, and come straight down. All right, here's the fancy one. This one is my instructor's, I think, favorite kick. So it's probably important that we know it. This is your hook kick. It's kind of like a reverse round kick. It's gonna go the other way. So what we're gonna start with is just like a side kick. I'm gonna stand to the side and I'm gonna do a side kick. From here, all I'm gonna do after that side kick is bend my knee like I'm chambered for a round kick. It looks like this. When I do that, same concept with the axe kick, I can reach with my toes, giving me a farther reach, or I can keep my foot bent, giving me a nice solid heel to hit with to break boards and stuff. So what that looks like on an opponent with Bob, I'm gonna have my same side kick rotation, but I'm gonna brush him with my toes. What this can be used for is pulling down a hand or going past the person, chambering up for a higher level thing with a round kick after the fact. So my hook kick is gonna come up, past, and then I'm done. Great way to practice this is if you have a partner or a pool noodle at home, can you come up, bend your knee? That's your hook kick, okay? All right, as an intermediate belt, something we want you to get comfortable with is a kicking skill set of a reverse side kick. Best way to do a reverse side kick is to have your favorite foot behind you. So instead of doing a back leg side kick where I keep my chest towards them, I'm gonna instead go behind my back with my side kick. Something to consider as you're doing this is for sparring, I wanna keep my feet towards my partner. If I'm doing a board break, I can prepare myself by turning my feet and keeping my head looking at my target. From here, all I have to do is turn my head around, and now I take my foot and push. Very strong kick, clean target, because you've already turned your head around. And just like our other side kicks, the weapon's gonna be that heel and that blade on that side of the foot. Okay, let's talk about the last skill set as an intermediate belt. Repeat kicking, which, as it suggests, you're gonna do more kicks before you put your foot down. So, as a beginner, you learned a round kick. One round kick. As an intermediate belt, you should probably work on 2. Come on down. If you wanted to go another step up, combination kicking, which as an example would be like a side kick, then a round kick. Side kick, round kick. Or, I alluded to this earlier, what about a hook kick, round kick? If Bob's got arms, I can come in, hook his arm, and still round kick him in the chest. Hook, round. Very effective to change directions, confuse your opponent, or if they're hands up, bring that arm down with your leg, and now look what's open. Perfect time for that round kick. So for intermediate students, still work on your individual kicks, start getting those combination, those repeat kicks, and definitely see if you can change up your crescents to axe kicks and add that hook kick into your repertoire. All right, guys.